teams that battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Castillo. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Sun Devils will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Moves left out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. It ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Now they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The Sun Devils are on the move here. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
He's the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Here's a handoff on first and goal. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, look, Arizona State has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Single back, takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the handoff again. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Receiver in motion now. Warning play called on third and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. State offense comes back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Breaks an open space.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Sun Devils offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake on first down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring out fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He'll field the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it in the open. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run it with the fullback. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to beat it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castillo. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trapping for a sack.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness, and Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaks free with room to run. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Perez. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point.
35. Auburn, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Caught by the receiver.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Minnesota State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here comes a handoff. He breaks free. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
There you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. Arizona State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. She makes the stop on this return.
Oh, man. That's got to be tough for this offense. They thought they were about to get a chance to start a new drive. You got your helmet on. You're ready to trot out on the field just like that. You're headed back to the bench to wait for another opportunity.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Now rolling out to his left. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. They're going to run it here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half.
What a game here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. And there's a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, but of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Auburn, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Castillo. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Working clock with the ground game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.